evening, and welcome to 5 Minutes. Have you ever wondered how easily someone can take over your government? The scary thing is that it's happened time and time again throughout history, and unfortunately, society doesn't normally realize it until it's too late. Fortunately, we have narrowed it down to 5 key warning signs that you should look out for, so that you can help prevent this happening to your nation.
A dysfunctional government creates a pathway for someone to take over. The more dysfunctional government is, the more people look for change. For example, if there's chaos in a government, people seek change, and the best way to create change is to support a new leader with new ideas. The first warning sign is to make sure your government is in check so there's no room for radical change.
Do you need to rely on your government? If the answer is yes, this is the second warning sign. The more debt your society is in, the more your government needs to get involved, and therefore they can gain more power. This easily allows government officials to abuse their powers and provides the opportunity for them to take over. We've seen leaders take this opportunity in countries such as Germany, Russia, North Korea, and more.
The more power the government has itself, the easier it is for an individual to create more power for themselves. For example, in the era of kings and queens, leaders had the ability to execute any citizen they pleased. As a result, people were more apt to follow their rules, despite whether they were right or wrong. The amount of power directly connects with how quickly someone can take over. This is warning sign number 3. Make sure your government does not have too much power to begin with.
Sign number 4 is hard to distinguish because it can happen in 2 different ways. The first way is rising from below. Rising from below will include violence, illegal tactics, and a lot of passionate followers. Once someone gains momentum using this tactic, it is difficult for the government to stop it. Although there are examples where the government has stopped it, it is dangerous to let it get to this point.
The way is rising from above. This includes legal actions, no violence, and government support. If it has gotten to this point, there is almost no possible way to stop them because the government is already involved.
By advertisements from your government, if a government official or someone seeking government power is trying to advertise their ideas, it may not mean that they're trying to take over, but it is one step for them too. This is sign number 5. If there's a large amount of propaganda, this means there will be an increase in their support, which will also lead to an increase in their power.
Remember, these are the 5 warning signs.
How functional is your government?
2. Is your nation's economy stable?
3. How much power does your government have?
Rising from above or below? Propaganda.
Thank you for joining us for 5 Minutes. I hope you remember the 5 warning signs. Good night.